Alright everybody, we are back at this other pond trying to get it done still. Well, let's start out with a lucky dip of red seal and see how things go out for us. The only thing we can do now is hope and pray that we catch fish. But if you guys remember, that is what came in the mail. It's called a Ned Monster. And this thing is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get any of the big boys out of here. And like I said, that's what I'm fishing with. It's a Creed 13. It's a pretty nice pole. Not the most expensive you can get, but it's never about the expensive stuff as much as it's just knowing how to fish, where to fish. The sun's hitting this pond a little bit more, so I think we'll have a little bit more luck here. This pond's pretty nice to fish. A lot of deer out here at this pond too. You usually see a lot of deer. Like I said, we'll just see how we can get her done today. Go ahead and throw on the old shades. It's time to rock and roll. I like to fish this back in here. It's super pretty, really pretty to fish. I need to invest in me an actual boat. You know what? Actually, the shades are going to come off today. You can actually see a little bit better without them. So let's see what we can get into here, boys and girls and gentlemen and ladies of all sorts. See if anything's hungry for the old Ned Monster. The only thing with this boat is you really got missed one right there. I felt like a pretty good one. Might have been a good one. We'll see. You never know unless you get them in, right? You never know what you truly miss until you get them in. There's another one. Another little hit on that. Ned Monster. And this is actually my first year fishing this type of approach, where it's got the weight, you know, sink pop, that kind of stuff. So I am new to that, so if you guys think that I'm jigging a little bit too fast or whatever you think I could correct it with, you just, leave comments below. I'm never afraid for tips. If you guys have been fishing this way longer than me, obviously you know things I don't know. Anything helps. Like I said, I've always liked to just pop, or just even little pops. It just cast us a dud. Thought that was another one there. Like I said, it's really hard to. Lakes may be different. I'm not for sure. Everything's got debris in it, so it just sucks. It actually took 3 weeks for these to come. It said, what did it say? They get it ready in 5 to 7 business days. Well, it took way longer. I was actually complaining today about not getting them yet, and pull up to my house, and by God, they're sitting right in the mailbox. So. I guess they got lucky there. Gook. All kinds of freaking gook. Slap it off the water. I know I was just talking about that. And then, like I said, you get the times where you actually can't get it off, so you just gotta do it yourself. Do it manually. So, this shit's like, it's honestly like cotton candy. No lie. It is like cotton freaking candy. What's going on there? Alright, let's get out of here a little bit. I'm kind of a little bit too close for what I want to be. It's really pretty. As you guys can see, I'm fishing a lot. I'm trying to fish a lot of this bank. It's usually where I have at least 75% of my luck at this pond. And the wind's not bad. It's not the type of wind that you cast and then you're halfway into the you're halfway back in before you actually ever got a fish. We'll just see what we can make happen here. Things a little bit slower here. Oh, it's water. Water's a little chilly, so like I said, I feel like I'm fishing that spring again, where everything's just not hitting the way they used to be. Summer's really usually active here in West Virginia. And if this Ned Monster don't work, I'm probably gonna throw one of them yum worms. I have a lot of luck with them. But I'll try new things. See if these fish like the approach better, like the bait better. And they may just be looking at this bait and be like, what in the world? Kind of reminds me of a tube. Get out there a little bit. There we go. That's a nice cast there. Fishing the gook. Another thing I don't like about this boat, it really makes your back hurt. It really does. More gook. Seems like I'm catching a lot of that and not a lot of fish. But obviously you guys are watching this. You know, every day you go fishing. You don't always catch fish. You don't always catch, and it's not ever a bad day to go fishing. It's always fun to get out by yourself and just enjoy a little bit of peace. It really is. It's a little bit of like your time just away from the world to not really pay attention to anything or anybody. Just you and what you're fishing for, really. Let's go over here and try this. This spot kind of seems a little slow today. Try one right in here. I usually catch a lot of good fish in here. Log right there. Let me get over it. And I want to get over the gook. Okay. And we got tangled up around the pole a little bit. Let's do a little bit of 360s there. A little bit. Oh, that's a fail. That did not work. Actually, let me fix that a little bit more. I don't like guys here. It's gonna be a little bit better. Now you can actually kind of, instead of seeing my ugly face, you can see the pretty water. Let's turn this a little bit. I would like to show you guys how I'm actually fishing this here. This pond here has pulled a lot of big fish. Myself, personally, I've caught a lot of big fish out of here. I actually had my wife out here a couple weeks ago, and I was fishing with a Strike King worm back here in this cove. I'm about to actually working my way too slowly. It's almost 6.5 pounds. It was a nice one. But you know what? Actually, probably the higher percentage of bass, big ones that I've actually landed, haven't fought. I mean, they've put up their fight where you know this isn't your typical 12-inch, barely a pound bass that you typically catch out of a pond. But now that one there, boy, he put up a fight. It took a lot for me to get him in. Fishing this stuff again back over here, see if we can't get anything to hit on the old Ned Monster, and it's a wire guard off of it. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know if it helps miss fish, if it actually helps protect the snags like it's supposed to. I'm not for sure. It's obviously there to protect snags, but there's not much there for it to work with, you know what I mean? It's just a little tiny wire. Personally, I don't think it freaking helps, but I guess they make it because it does. It's pushing me away. I don't want to be away. I want to... Oh yeah, that's a lot of good looking stuff there. Freaking, that wire freaking cars got these. It's really hard to fish this boat one person too, because the wind, not much weight, and the wind kind of just buoys you. And I have a lot of luck at this pond at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. But that's when it's freaking so hot, you can barely breathe out here. You want to let it cool down a little bit. I'm trying to fish, I don't know if you guys can see, but I usually catch a lot of fish off that structure. More nasty stuff. Okay, and this is heavier than what I usually fish with, so it's taking me probably not the best to make a video up, but I ain't gonna say I know everything and how to fish every single way absolutely perfect, because I don't. I'm still learning. Like I said, heavy, snagged up already. See if we can't pop her loose here. Try back in here. It came up out there. You guys heard me, but there's usually some. That's why I caught one of these nice ones. Really nice fish lay back in this. The snags usually mess you out because then you got to paddle freaking above them and rating all that stuff that you want to be in. Rating all the money. Let's see here. We can't get any fish over here. Thought like there was one hitting that. We'll try it again. We had some pretty good hits back in here the other day. Right, drop right at the edge of that stuff. Time might just be not. It might just not be the time. We got here, and we need to let the rain die down for a couple weeks. But man, it's been raining hard here, non-stop. That's just never good for fishing environments. Water's up here too. Like usually there's a stick here. Stick's a couple inches out of the water. It's probably a foot under the water. There we go. Oh, that's a good one there. Oh yeah. Try not to lose him. That's a good one there. Oh, that is a beauty. I'm trying to get him to the side over here so we don't lose him. Let you guys see this one here. Yeah, that's what we fish for here in West Virginia. Now that is an absolute stud of a fish. Let me tell you. Let me freaking tell you. Off that Ned Monster. He is huge. I mean, if you guys can see him, he is huge. Look at that fish. Oh yeah. Told him by the lip. I'm going to try to fight my scale out of here. Hang with me for a second. No, frick, that's on the other couch. Hang on. Alright, we're back in business now, boys and girls. Alright, we're about to weigh this king of a fish. I mean, cameras never do this fish justice, but you're about to see. He's 5 pounds all day long. He's actually wearing my arm out. Get this scale turned around here. 4 pounds, 12 ounces, all just shy of 5 pounds. I mean, let me just turn this camera and show you guys this absolute king of a bass. Look right here. 4 pounds, 12 ounces. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I don't know how to turn this camera around the way it needs to be, but he is a beauty. An absolute hog. Oh wow. I mean, you guys can't really. But yeah, alright, so I'm actually going to call this video quit. Thanks for staying tuned with me.